You know, sometimes I wonder if I do double exposures out of insecurity, you know, just because I'm trying to find some quick pizzazz, just to make it more interesting to break through the noise in this crazy world. But, you know, sometimes the scene is nice enough on its own, and it doesn't need anything extra. Morning. So I've been doing this thing where I've been getting up early and taking photos in order to catch a really big fish. And that's really what we're doing here, is just you get up early and see if you can get something good. And that's kind of where the rush of photography, I feel like, really happens for me, is just seeing what you can get and then taking the gamble and maybe getting something amazing out of it. I'm in Tennessee right now, going to my favorite place. I've taken tons of photos of it before. In fact, I've been here at sunrise before a long time ago, and I caught a really big fish then. All right. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's nice. Got the Fujifilm 50S too. I don't really know what I'm after here. Ooh, getting some really nice color over here. I need to be higher up. There are all these floating trees out there, but they blend in with the mountain. I don't know if I can get to them. Yeah, I can't really see them from here. Let's keep driving. We'll just go to old reliable spot. Yeah, there's not a lot of color. That's fine. This is tough. This spot's tough because there's just a lot of tree cover here, so it's hard to see, but there's a gap in the trees like right around here. Maybe not. Maybe I'm in the wrong spot. Yeah, see, in the winter or fall, it's a lot easier to shoot this. Yeah, there's not enough visibility. All right, we'll just go to, oh man, look at that. Crazy. Beautiful. I don't really know how to shoot that, but it's pretty. I've got a Mamiya Seikor 80mm lens on a tilt shift adapter, so my options are limited. All right, let's keep going. Gotta catch a fish. Gotta catch a fish. Oh, we'll go to my normal spot and we'll camp out there. Oh, actually, here's the spot. Here's the spot with the clearing. Ha! That's hilarious. I pulled over too early. This has a clearing. Yeah, the light's not quite right. Let's tilt shift. Yeah, the light's a little too reflective here. Let's just go to old reliable spot. You know, sometimes you get up early, you go out, and maybe you get nothing. That's just, you know, that's part of it. It's a beautiful morning, but it's a very calm morning. There's not a lot of moisture in the air and fog, so it's like you're not gonna have any cloud inversions or anything. And a lot of the color's coming from this side and what I'm shooting is over here. So it's, you know, but it's just nice overall. It just feels nice and peaceful. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. See, my tinted windows don't show me all that color in my truck, so it looked kind of dead out here. Okay, but let's be real. The moment everybody's been waiting for is to see how's that Polaroid gonna look. So, funny enough, I have black and white film in it today, which is perfect because the colors aren't super crazy out here, but there's some good shapes against the reflective water. So, remember my rule for my Polaroid 365 is the first photo I take is the photo of the day. So, I got one shot at this. And I think I'm gonna take a little bit of a risk. Let me double check that there's not a better angle. I'm gonna be mad that I didn't shoot. Let me double check here. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do shutter priority today, which I've never really done. I've never really shot shutter priority on this camera, but I kind of want to see if I can get some movement on these shapes that are in the water. And I think, ooh yeah, this may be the shot. Okay, so I think I'm gonna expose for the highlights because, I don't know, Polaroid just likes that for whatever reason. So I'm gonna go low, see how low I can, I'm gonna see how low I can get this shutter speed here. 1/15 of a second. Does that work? Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so I'm shooting this at, what's it gonna end up being? F16 at 1/15 of a second. And that's where I'm going here. All right, here we go. I got one shot. Try to get some motion going. Ready, 3, 2, 1. Well, that's the photo of the day, whether I like it or not. Watch, I'm about to shoot a second photo and it's gonna be like 10 times better. That's how this is gonna work. All right. Okay, all right. Whoa, jeez. I'm gonna stick around a few minutes more just because it's just still so nice out here. Man, it's beautiful out here. Just can't get enough. I haven't got to spend this much time here in a long time. Usually I'm kind of on my way to somewhere else.
So the key to making great photographs is a big concept. Obviously, it's almost ridiculous for me to even try to address it. But I believe that there are a few things that we can do in order to get just a little bit closer to taking great photographs. Now, this video is an example of number one, which is you got to be comfortable with gambling. Sometimes we wake up early. Sometimes we drive a long way. Sometimes we just have to suffer just a little bit, feel some pain, and it may not pay off at all, but it could be extremely rewarding. And in a way, that's kind of where the joy of photography comes, at least for me, which is just throwing yourself out there and not knowing what could happen. And the lows make the highs even higher. I would say the second thing that leads us to possibly taking a great photograph is to be looking for an idea. I think when we start photography, we try to come up with really big concepts for our photos, really big ideas, because we really want to make a statement. And I think the bigger the idea, often the less compelling the photograph. Think about it from the viewer's perspective. Most people look at images on Instagram or, some other social media platform, and they're only giving you about half a millisecond of their time. Whatever is being conveyed needs to be conveyed rather quickly. It needs to be there for somebody to grab onto. Now, we can't predict what viewers of our work are going to take away from an image. They may have their own experiences that they're projecting onto it, but we can at least try to guide them and give them something to chew on. Honestly, the smaller the idea, the better. I think that's why I like the medium of double exposure, is because it allows me to hit viewers with a brick of an idea instead of having to rely on a single exposure. But sometimes we just need to trust that the single exposure can be enough. And listen, not every photo we put out's gonna work. I mean, you just got to keep putting stuff out there. I think the key to having an idea in our work, something to grab onto in a photograph, really comes from just not overthinking it too much. And that's something I'm very guilty of a lot of the time, is I just overthink or try to put too much into a photo. And sometimes it just needs to be what it is. A scene is good already. I don't need to add anything or take anything away from it. But the third thing, and this I think may even be the most important thing, is just consistency. It's just do it a lot. Take a lot of photos. And they're not all going to hit. You're going to take photos that no one cares about. You're going to take photos that you don't really care about. You don't know if today's failure ends up becoming tomorrow's masterpiece. Over time, these photos become better. And so the more you take, the more you are likely to get at some interesting ideas and interesting concepts. And you may find, looking back a few years from now, that, oh, I was actually onto something really interesting here and I did not see it because I was too close to the fire in the beginning. It's very easy to just get out there here and there every once in a while, but I think that our future selves, future Will, benefits from present Will trying to get out there as much as possible, trying to catch a big fish. Consistency is key to making great photographs. Do it a lot, get a lot of practice in, and your work's just gonna become better just through probability. Thanks for watching. You can follow me on Instagram at Will Malone. You can follow my Polaroid Instagram account at RoidRage72. And don't forget to follow the Double Negative Dispatch over on my Substack. Link is in the description, where I talk about how I'm going about selling prints and maybe some other things that don't fit this YouTube medium. So yeah, give that a subscribe. It's free. You can pay for it if you want. I'll send you a print if you pay, but again, you don't have to. So again, thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.